I started my live stream. Shame on you. Anyone who has been here has to know that I ride the short bus of podcasters. So you need to make sure you remind me. It's a team effort here. It's not just me. Okay. Even though I'm the only face on the camera.
Hey, babe.
What, babe?
I don't know, but Barbara says you're muted.
No way. It's unmuted. Everything's messed
I
up.
don't know if you are. I'm just saying she said you're muted.
No way.
Are we muted? Hello, everybody.
Oh,
Can you hear us?
It's hot here.
Hello? Hello? Hey, hey.
No one said I'm muted except for Barbara. Are you messing with me?
Okay, she said it was. We hear you now.
It wasn't, though. I had the button pressed. I made sure. I started the show saying
He was raving about how he wasn't muted this time.
Hey guys, how are you doing, everybody? I'm so excited I didn't forget to unmute myself. Thanks. Thanks. Got bandages poking through the door. We are smooth like butter. Smooth like butter, guys. You would never know we've been doing this for a long time. Oh my gosh, a long time. It is hot in here.
Yeah, I got the door open.
I got the computer down there huffing and puffing. Getting loud. Whatever. What's up, guys? What's up, Jericho? Dr. Dead. I remember that story you said. It's pretty interesting. Cherry Bell. Priscilla. Carrie. Barbara. What's up, everybody? If I missed you, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I can only read so much and then my brain hurts. All right. Where are we starting today? So it's been an interesting week. I found something interesting. Everyone's heard the story of these kids in am I supposed to say like, share, and subscribe and all that stuff first?
No, I don't think so. Not until you're into some story and some conversation and people see what they're getting into before they hit that like button. I don't know.
Oh,
Maybe I'm wrong.
no, that makes sense.
Like, share, and subscribe, people. Even you haters out there. I know you're out there. We love you
They're
too.
all over the place. I'm looking for a specific thing because I starting the show, I didn't have anything queued up. That makes a lot of sense. I have stuff queued up, but I wanted to start with this, and I ended up. Our computers are all weird today. It is what it is. Everybody's seeing that thing. Like, I think I talked about it last week. Well, not last week, but a couple of days ago. That guys in Philadelphia that were screaming about "Down with America" and when the soldiers come home. I'm trying to find it. I found it, guys. I put it together. It's all right. Everything's gonna be fine. Oh, I put the wrong screen up. Oh man.
Until we have done everything in our power to bring the United States to its knees, let us not lose sight of the enemy. For every U.S. military base that crumbles, and for every U.S. soldier who returns home in a casket, we cheer. Hamas, Hezbollah, Ansar-Allah, all of the resistance forces we celebrate. These popular voices on the ground spend every...
Why is his face covered up? Why is he covering his face up? Why do you think that is? It's weird. Shouldn't he be proud of what he's saying? I would think he'd want to be proud of that.
Every waking moment in direct confrontation with Zionism, and they rely on a strong Iranian state to maintain their fighting capacity.
Do you hate America? May Hamas rocket blow up your family's home.
Until we have done...
So there's that, right? Right to resist. This has been going around in the news. And then I got a clip from, what is this, Bernie, right? I think it was Bernie. Posted this video. Pull this one up. Here we go. Pro-Palestinian agitators burn U.S. flags in Philadelphia. So this is supposed to be after the fact, right? So I just found something kind of interesting about it. This has been going around today, right? This has been going around today, saying it was today, yada, yada, yada. And then, so I was like, oh, let me find out some more about that. I'm kind of curious what's going on there. So I searched YouTube. And I found the same exact picture. All these are the same picture. The same red guy had the guy in the red shirt holding the big flag. They're the same, but these are all from a year. I'm pointing at the screen like you see my finger. These were all from a year ago.
Support for Palestinians amid the Day protests breaking out right now.
You see that same noise in the background? So they took that clip from this thing. It was a year ago. Why?
Developing right now at 10 o'clock, American flag set on fire in the country's birthplace on Independence Day. Protests breaking out right in Center City tonight and quickly escalating, forcing Philadelphia police officers to barricade sidewalks and make several arrests.
So that's from a year ago.
Thursday night. I'm Gray Hall.
How's it going around today? I don't know.
Coincidence?
I don't know. Maybe it's to influence people. Maybe. I don't know.
Yeah, either way, it's no good, but that's also an interesting fact.
Yeah. And then, so there's Islamists that are out there. So I don't even know if this is true because I wrote some stuff about it. And then I'm like, wait. And I started researching a little bit more and I found those videos. And I'm like, wait, this happened last year? Is that what we're looking at? Are you trying to recycle news to stir up some kind of hate or panic? Or the most effective thing, which would be fear. Because in the city of brotherly love, near Independence Hall, where America was born. They burned flags. They jumped around and waved terrorist flags. I mean, I don't like it. I think it's horrible. I think that tests the free speech, because they're calling for the downfall of America, saying that they're not going to stop until they create that's an action they're talking about doing now. So that pushed it into a whole different arena. So I don't know. Speaking of terrorists, Ilhan Omar was all mad today because they went to try to save some ICE detainees. She tried rushing to Minnesota to play savior for a group of illegals, but ICE beat her there and deported them all. She looks, and I have to ask this question now. In the video, she looks like she's crying, or she was crying. But why is it like not even considered that maybe, I'm going to put full screen so that you can see it all. Maybe, why don't we ever go, is she high? Maybe she's high. We don't ever consider that. She gets all laughy later. It's kind of interesting.
Thank you.
Look at it with that in mind.
Notice, and I just want to make sure you did not see any detainees.
No, we gave notice 8 days ago. We got confirmation yesterday that we were going to be allowed in. And the last detainee was taken out at 11:30 a.m., 30 minutes before we were set to arrive.
Oh.
What about the children who were released in T-shirts on Wednesday?
And we also did ask, how many people came through today, which is why it felt convenient that no one was there. They said 10 when we first got there, and 10 were gone. And then they said there were another 5. And so I circled back and I said, can we go and see the 5 that are here, because we have privacy release forms? And they said, no, we cannot permit you to go into the cell to see the detainees. And I said, well, we don't need to go into the cell. We can, put the forms, slide them in, and then we can look through the glass and see what their conditions look like. And then they oohed and ahed for a little bit. And then conveniently, as they were taking us towards the cell, someone said, there's not a single person left. And they took us into an empty cell. So it's just the timeline and the stories seem very convenient for.
How come my microphone isn't that big? Look at that giant microphone.
I wonder how convenient it is that her story just went nowhere. The story about the man spraying mysterious stuff on her, and
Right?
it's just gone.
Just disappeared.
I wonder
huh?
if she wonders about that timeline.
I wonder if somehow he quietly got a real light sentence and some kind of payoff. Speculation, of course.
Probably got nothing.
We don't really know anything. It's just speculation. That one did happen in Philly today. Okay. So then that even makes me go even more. I'm like, okay, so they took film from then and then put film from. Why though? Like, does anyone ever notice that stuff? Most people don't. They think that all happened as like a big, I don't know. I don't know why. It doesn't seem like it would really be. I mean, except for just to push the narrative. It's not the main thing. It's just to keep that narrative going. Hate these people. They're different. Hate these people. They're different. We're gonna get into that.
Or
in a second.
what they really were working very hard for us not to see and witness. But thank you all.
All right. Thought there was more. I guess that was it. When I'm coughing, you're supposed to talk.
Wrong.
Oh, I was watching you cough.
That's my that's my favorite button. Babe, you're the best.
Wrong.
Wrong.
You ain't knew I was gonna do that, huh?
We love you all. Love you.
Lordy.
Yeah. Yeah, she's a pretty hateful lady. I was thinking about that today. I was like, that, and you had said before that she put out some ICE video. I didn't. That's not the one, right? You said she shared somebody else's. I gotta look it up.
Oh, no. Yeah, no, she shared somebody else's video. It was on Facebook. She shared somebody else's video that was like mocking ICE in the airports and saying they don't do anything and why are you here and da 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 da.
You see, speaking of that, I'll have to find it. There was a video of Corey. What the heck's his name now? Booker. Senator Cory Booker, at the Newark, New Jersey airport, giving a speech about how dangerous it was to have ICE there. It was funny. I think I'll find it. It was funny because it looked like he was talking to nobody at a podium in the middle of the airport, which didn't seem to have any lines behind him. Interestingly enough, I thought that was interesting. I've noticed that I've been seeing a lot of these stories lately. Let me pull this one up. Another day, the headline or the post says, another day, another black on white murder that never makes national news. And this is the picture there. Off the side. Teenager faces charges in deadly shooting near Springfield. Investigators say it was an ambush, yada, yada, yada. He ended up, the kid on the left ended up shooting the kid on the right in the chest. Killed him. So that, it's one news story. But I've been seeing a lot of that stuff lately, it seems like. And whenever I see, like on social media anyway, when I see a lot of those stories, a lot of any kind of stories, it always makes me go, why? Why am I seeing a lot of that stuff? Is it like genuine? Is it just really reflecting what's going on in the world? Or is something being pushed on us? Like that other video that I showed you earlier that was from 1 year ago that they were saying was today. I think Benny posted it. And it seems like racism, because racism is always the go-to. Racism's like it's the go-to because it's one of the easiest ways to divide people, because you can see your differences from across the room before ever even meeting somebody or having any kind of discussion with them, hearing their voice or any of that stuff. You've already made a decision. That's why the racism wedge is so effective. Like I said, you see it. You don't have to go up to somebody and find out if they're a Christian or whatever before you start to not like them because your group tells you not to like them or whatever the case may be. That's why the MAGA hats were so villainized, or are so villainized, but were especially so villainized before, not because of who they represent, not because of what it says, because it is an effective symbol to villainize people from across the room. That's it. It's an effective way to prevent their mindless followers from ever having an opposing or hearing an opposing view. Because that's very dangerous. That's the most dangerous thing for the puppet masters to allow to happen. So they separate us by hat, by skin, by color, by sex, whatever.
By vote.
Yeah, by hair color, by all kinds of stuff. The most important thing is the visual. You ever notice? It seems to me, I'm getting up there. I'm getting older. So I have a little experience, I guess, is what you'd say. And I remember that it didn't used to be this way. People didn't know who you voted for. You just kind of kept it to yourself. It was actually rude to ask people that question. People wouldn't do it because it was rude. Don't talk politics or religion. Yada, yada, yada. It was a good rule. On a side note with the red hats, not to mention that those are the ones that are usually willing to talk politics to people. The people wearing the red hats. They're the bolder ones, because they're so villainized. So it's like you have to be brave to wear one. Usually they're the ones that are willing to talk, and that's very dangerous. So they separate us, and that makes us weak. It makes us controllable. And we just got to be careful, because I don't know how. But we sit here and we'll make fun of the left. I'll pull up silly comments like this. Your boy Trump new impeachment, no satellite impeachment new. Right there. And I just kind of let them speak for themselves. And I'll make fun of the left. I'll make fun of the ridiculous comments that they might make, or whoever might make. Doesn't really matter on the politics when it comes to that. But that's all it is. Like, I'm not angry. I don't hate anyone on the other side. I don't hate people. I don't treat them different. I don't do any of that stuff. But we will make fun, and it's not okay for you to be like, oh, you make fun of whatever, so you can't then turn around. You're a hypocrite. You can't then turn around and be like, oh, we need to get along. We need to get together and stuff. That's what I'm saying. I don't do anything with vitriol. I try to make it funny. And sometimes like when these people step up and make comments like that one I just put up, it just makes it easy. And it gives me a little thing to talk about too, because I mean, come on, man. I mean, there's better comments than that. Obviously, I'll get to some that are more interesting or whatever. But it's just something to think about. Hey, Bev, are you worried if you're going to be able to vote?
No.
You're not staying up at night worried about it?
No, but you know what I did do? I'll tell you guys. When I started hearing I'm not going to be able to vote because I'm a woman, I started going, okay, well, let me get my marriage certificate out. Yada, yada, yada. Oh, I can't find it. So instead of racking my brain a million times and trying to find the 30-year-old piece of paper, I just went online and I applied for a new one. It cost me $12 for a copy of ours. $12, and it came in about maybe 10 business days, I think. So I have everything that I need to prove whatever I need to prove, I guess. But no, I'm not worried about not being able to vote.
How much did that set you back? Thousands?
$12.
12,000?
No, just 12. Just 1, 2. 12.
12 is in dollars? Like singles?
Just 12. I've seen that argument on some comments online about how, and it costs money to get all these documents. Now, maybe if they lost their social security card and their license and their marriage certificate, I don't know. Maybe that might cost them a ton of money. But like for the real ID, which I don't have a real ID yet, I needed that marriage certificate anyway. I went to get my real ID and they were like, oh, we need your marriage certificate to show why you changed your name. And I was like, I didn't. This was 2 years ago, whatever, before COVID. Was that initially when they were going to do it? Anyways, I had gone out and they were like, oh, we need your marriage certificate. And I was like, I've had this name for like 25 years or something. And she goes, yeah, we still have to prove why, what your name changed. I was like, oh, all right. So then again, I was like, I better start looking for that thing. And I just never did because I haven't flown. But anyways, I needed it anyway. I don't care. It's an important piece of paper I should have anyway. So I did. But it wasn't hard. Sorry.
Why don't you just get your own show?
Me?
The numbers go up when you talk and you're not even on the camera. I was just noticing that while I was fooling around here. Here's some ICE agents in an airport, unmasked, just walking through. What?
Hold on 1 second, real quick. Just a heads up to y'all in the chat. We are under a tornado watch, I believe. I don't believe we've upgraded to a warning yet. And I hear thunder rolling outside. So if we lose you, we'll see you on the next one. Hit the thumbs up and hit the bell so that you can catch us on the next one. Okay, carry on.
Well, I gotta give him a second to hit the bell. See?
Oh, so a long time ago, I was on the camera, and then we move our desks around, and now my background is just not camera good. It's not camera good. Does that make sense?
No, maybe you should stop.
It's just got paperwork office desk, so, and I just haven't. I don't know. I'm just not. I don't really care to be on there.
The truth is, why are you lying, man?
Well, the truth is, I don't really care to be on camera, I guess.
No, I'll just say that when you're
happy and you
don't want to be on camera when you're. Come on, finish the sentence. Don't lie to the people, man.
I don't want to be on camera when I'm not
dressed.
Yes.
See, even she finally admitted it, guys. I told you. Let me turn this camera around. I'll give you guys a sneak. Oh wait, that's OnlyFans. Hang on. That's the other channel. Oh, my bad, guys. That's the other channel.
Wrong.
You guys help me figure out how you guys are helping. They told me you guys were here to help.
Yes.
So how?
How does this help?
What are you doing to make these lines?
Get you views and stuff.
To help?
Yes.
So how? What are you doing to make these lines go away?
That's helping at the checkpoint.
But they're right here, hands in their vests, not helping out. So that TSA is not getting paid. You guys are getting paid.
Not everybody.
Yeah, of course you are. That's bullshit. course you're getting paid. Are you getting paid?
That's not nice.
What's not nice?
Yeah, right.
Bullshit.
If you have a camera, you can be a jerk.
We're not having a conversation. I think you guys are thugs. ICE are thugs.
Doing this to ICE agents or police officers is one of them. It's one of the most effective videos you can make because you look brave, like you're standing up to these armed thugs. But it's the easiest one because they can't do anything. If it was just some guy walking down the street, you'd have a little bit of concern that one of them was just going to pop you in the mouth. But with this, you know, they can't. So you're safe. As long as you don't touch them or impede them, you're safe.
Everybody?
All ICE are thugs. Okay. It's a terrorist organization. You have kids?
Do you?
Yeah, I do. And they're
Right
proud of
answer.
my work. Are they proud of yours?
Absolutely.
They're proud that you
Your kids are probably not proud of what you're doing.
antagonize and terrorize people.
I've never done that.
You belong to an organization that does, whether you've done it personally or not. You're complicit because you are hired by one. Look at all of
What a
them.
joke.
There's so many getting tapped out. TSA agents not getting paid. You guys are getting paid. I am upset that my tax dollars are going to pay your fucking salary.
Oh,
God definitely
There you
doesn't
go.
bless your work.
there you go. God
Thugs.
bless you.
These poor guys get
Thugs.
harassed.
My tax dollars. And so many of you are brown. I'm Guatemalan. Aren't you ashamed of yourself
What
for being a
difference?
part of an
Aren't you? Wait. Don't you mean you're American?
organization that terrorizes
Oh,
brown
he doesn't
people?
mean that. That's right.
You're not ashamed? You like your job? You're not ashamed.
Right?
All
Harry
of you
said, ask
brown
your
dudes,
congressman that question.
not
I'm like,
ashamed.
why aren't you
They make
questioning
you
the
not say
Democrats
stuff?
who aren't voting then?
Right?
Do they make you not say stuff?
Why are you out there messing with
Why
these
do you
guys
need
for
to
doing
be
their
here?
job?
Just helping out. It's a nice thing to do.
Nice thing to do. You're being paid to
I like
be
that
here,
guy.
dude. You take us for fools? He says you guys are here to help out because you're nice people. Are you getting paid to be here? Look at that big dumb smile over here. Thumbs up. You don't love me. You don't love this
That's what I'd be
country. You're
doing,
a
too.
fucking traitor. Jesus, invoking the name of Jesus, you fucking moron. He said, love the poor, feed the poor, not terrorize them. How dare you are poor, six-figure salary? Fuck off. Are you proud of the work that you
He
do?
won that little.
There-
That guy won because this guy got all flustered and just had to throw the last insult at him. It was great. That's how you handle them. You laugh at them. See how effective it is? I always say that. Just laugh at them. Don't take them serious. If you don't take them serious, then they get angry because they need to be taken serious. They're fighting evil. They're fighting the Nazis. It's just like World War II. They're storming Normandy. I almost said they stormed Normandy. That doesn't work.
Terrorizing people all over the country? Are you proud of the work that you do? Deep sigh. Everybody in this fucking city's doing a job, but they're not terrorizing people. You signed up.
He's
to use my
terrorizing
tax
them
dollars
right
to
now.
terrorize
Yeah.
people. You're proud of that? Say it. Say you're proud with a big smile.
Smiles at him. I love it. That's perfect right there. Oh, what did I do? Oh well, that was perfect except until I did that. Whatever, just smiling at him so he doesn't. He just gets angry and he won't take. You know, it's just great. That's exactly how you do it. I like the beard, bro. Thank you. Uh-oh, I hear some thunder out there.
Yeah, that's why I said it's starting to storm.
Oh, hey Faith, have you lost any women's rights?
None that I'm aware of. Not yet. No. Nope. Still doing what I do. I haven't tried to get an abortion though. I don't know. Maybe that might be one that people be upset about, but
What?
that's the only one I could think of that hasn't affected me because I haven't tried to get one. So
Oh,
I don't know.
you'd tell me if you were gonna.
No, I wouldn't get one.
I think that we would
No,
have
I
to
wouldn't
have
get
some
one.
sort of a discussion.
Oh, I'd be crazy. But I would get one.
I have this one video that I'm going to play at the end because there's a lot of swear words in it. But there's a lady. I don't. Maybe I won't. It's like there's no benefit to it. It's just some lady at the airport that's like just rude as hell and getting people to push her around in a wheelchair because it's easier, and that's it. Just because it's easier. People might have already seen it. I don't know. emotional. This is illegal alien at the airport. She was here for 18 years and didn't become a citizen.
No! 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 My daddy! Help me! Help me!
Work that the Trump administration has to do because of the Biden administration.
I don't know how to manage with. I haven't been pregnant. No! Let me breathe! My daddy! I'm a human being! No! My daddy!
She's a human being. I'm like, they're not.
Hey, she is a
physically
human being.
Assaulting her or anything. They just put her in cuffs because she's breaking the
But
law.
she's a human being. She's not wrong, babe. Why would you say she was wrong? Is that what you're saying?
No, just the she's a human being, and I'm like, well, yeah, she is, but they're not mistreating her. They're putting her in handcuffs, and she's resisting, so they're picking her up by her arm.
What was the story? What was the story you told me about earlier? What was that story?
About the school?
Yeah, I think so.
Local school is. I don't
Oh
believe.
yeah. Go ahead.
I don't believe it's in effect yet, but they are.
Yeah. What do you guys think about this?
Promoting the
I'll pull it
idea of drug testing in school to play sports, and the if you fail the test, you can't play the sport. Supposedly, it is not going to be on your permanent record. It's going to be private. Yada yada yada. Like I said, I don't know if it's. I believe it's just being put up to as an idea. I'm not sure that it's passed yet. I'm not sure how I feel about it. I don't know.
I muted myself so you wouldn't hear me typing.
Is rolling out a new drug testing policy for its student athletes.
Their program has been a
Sorry, Gordon Laresh. Sorry about your head.
powerhouse for years. Channel 11's Lawrence Alata spoke with community members who say if it applies there, it should apply to everyone.
Participation is a privilege. That's the message being shared by Aliquippa Schools about what it calls its new drug testing policy for those involved in sports or school activities. It's become quite the talker online and throughout the community. Community pride is not hard to find when it comes to the Aliquippa powerhouse in high school sports.
We always have great athletes and they perform on the field.
But to run onto that field,
Doesn't he know you're not supposed to look at the camera?
student athletes will first have to pass a drug test. That's according to information posted on Facebook and seen here with Superintendent Dr. Philip Woods, shared at Aliquippa's recent curriculum night.
I think it would be a good thing.
The policy applies to
Whoa. I don't know. You think he'd pass a drug test?
I think it would be a good thing.
The policy applies to 7th through 12th grade students in sports or activities. It says students must consent to preseason testing before being allowed to participate.
Underage smoking, drinking, everything like that is definitely very popular in this area.
The policy says students will remain in a random testing pool all year and may also be tested based on reasonable suspicion. If they refuse to test, they won't be allowed to play. Some people wonder if those penalties will be enforced.
Especially if they're really a good football player, they're not going to just get them off the team because their drug test came back positive. Not in Aliquippa.
Community members we spoke with said they would like to see drug testing required for all WPIAL teams in all classes.
If it's going to be done here, it should be done maybe other places as well.
That would make more sense to me if it was more widespread versus just one specific district.
In Aliquippa, Lawrence Halata, Channel 11 News.
So you're not you're not cool with it if it what?
Other places as well.
That would make more sense to me if it was more widespread versus just one specific district.
In Aliquippa, Lawrence.
Why? If it's wrong, it's wrong. So what difference does it make if there's more schools doing it? We're in the red on the radar, babe.
Yeah.
I hear the rain in my ears, in my headphones.
I hear the rain in my ears too. That's how we hear things.
Shut up.
So what do you think about that? I just don't know. I don't think, and it's really, really going. Applies to grades 7 to 12. You have to have consent. You have to give consent in the preseason, or you're not allowed to play sports. You'll be put into a random testing pool, or testing may also occur based on reasonable suspicion. Confidential results, not part of your school records, and refusal to test is loss of participation eligibility. First response focuses on support, blah, blah, blah. Okay, so what do we think?
The first thing I'm wondering is like that one lady said when they interviewed her that even if it's a good football player and he fails it, will they pull him?
No,
I don't
who
know.
knows? We've seen stuff like that not happen.
Yeah, right. So I just kind of, I don't know. I get that they want the students to stay on the straight and narrow, and I get that, but I also, I don't know. I think that, like how it said, it would stay private without off of the school record, and I'm thinking, well, aren't they mandatory reporters that they would have to report what they? I would assume they have to report what they found. I don't know.
Yeah, you would think. You
Yeah.
would think. More control, same formula, same strategy, same old story. Consent so our children can be controlled. It's always about control. This is wrong. Transparency on both sides. Yeah, if you boil it down, see, like this is one of those things. If you look at it emotionally or whatever, if you let those emotions get you, then it's like, oh, well, I just want them to. I mean, it's not bad to, because drugs are bad. So that means testing these kids would be good, right? If the parents did it, yeah, it's fine. But if you look at the way I'm looking at it right now is I know it sounds weird, but essentially the school wants your children's bodily fluid. They want to collect your children's bodily fluid. It just seems weird to me. I don't think the school should be allowed to do that. I like that, anti-drug. You shouldn't be playing if you're on drugs, yada, 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 yada. But I don't think the school should be able to blackmail them into doing that because obviously they can say, well, we're not forcing them. We're not forcing them to do it, except that they're not allowed to play any sports unless they do it. So what if you have a student athlete that's trying his best to get into college, and he, likes to smoke once in a while? I don't know. I mean, I guess the answer is, hey, don't smoke. Yeah, I get it. But I don't know. He might, it just, I don't think it's a good idea. I think it's wrong.
Yeah,
I want to wait and show this comment later when we're talking about something else. Just out of the blue. I gotcha.
Somebody else said synthetic piss. Where you buy that? Take my money.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, I feel like it's kind of a overstepping from the parents. You know what I mean? Like I didn't want my kids getting the vaccine at school if they were going to start because there was talk of them putting it in the schools. Like I was like, no, you don't take charge of my child's health care. So I think overall that's kind of how I feel about the drug testing policy. I just feel like I get that they're trying to, like I said, I get that they're trying to keep the kids on the straight and narrow, but I also feel like it's overstepping. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree. That's not their position. People forget this. Schools are part of the government. It's part of the government. Okay. We forget that so easily that they are, but they are part of the government, which means they're bad. Yeah, there's that one. What's up, Long Wolf?
Yeah, Jericho said, how much will that cost? Yeah, that's true too. And the randomness of it, I don't know how many they would do in between, but one for each athlete, I would guess. And I don't know about your school, but in our school, there's a lot of athletes. And then the random ones too. I don't know. Like I said, I feel like it's more the parents' job to do that stuff.
Yeah, I agree. irritates me. There we go. That's better. Now I'm on the screen. I cut off some of the Constitution. I'm trampling on the Constitution. Yeah, it's just a weird story. I don't like that. I don't think they should be doing that. I don't like it. Speaking of more local stuff, this is a pardon me. This is a city council member, a local radio host talking about a city council member, Barbara Warwick, who was asked on KDKA radio today what the Pittsburgh police should do if they see an ICE agent being overtaken. Overtaken now, not just involved in something, but overtaken.
There are city officers. So what if in clear view, there are city officers who can see a federal agent getting beat up? He asked her that question clearly, very bluntly, straight to the point. Here is how scary this woman is, who was voted into city council. This was her answer to that.
I mean, I don't know. Why can't the ICE agents handle their own business?
Wow.
Why can't the ICE agents handle their own business? Why can't the ICE agents handle their own business? Do you think all the people who responded from everywhere, from every agency, to the Poplawski shooting said, yeah, you know what? How come those three guys couldn't handle their own business?
Yeah, right.
Yeah, why couldn't they handle their own?
That's just, I don't like it. Why can't they handle their own business? Because they're all law enforcement. They're supposed to be all law enforcement. On a side note, I like John Fetterman. John Fetterman, man. He posted this today about the thing in Philadelphia with the pausing line, the protest in Philly, blah, blah, blah. For every soldier comes back in a casket, we cheer. He said, here in Philadelphia, truly appalling. These assholes chanting for the death of our service members. Where's the Dem outrage and condemnation?
I never thought that I would be supporting Fetterman.
Never. I'm sorry, I didn't see that. I never thought. We're local to where he was. He was a local mayor in a really, 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 really bad part of town, broken down part of town. And then he was the attorney general, or the attorney general. What the hell? Lieutenant governor. He was the vice president of Pennsylvania for all you lefties out there. I made it funny. I just have to play this. We're just going through some stuff on the Twitter feed today, but as you know, I've been pretty busy. I started a business this week that's been really well, actually. All of a sudden, we got all these customers. It's good. It's good. But anyway, I saw this today, and I just couldn't help it. It's just interesting. Identity notwithstanding, an attorney's job is to represent their client, not make it about them. This is a little lengthy, but I think at the ending is kind of worth it.
Education.
Stop.
Stop because you don't want to hear
Oh,
what the
stop!
argument is.
Stop! You interrupt me one more time, you are being held in direct contempt of court, and
Yes,
you can
ma'am.
wipe that smirk off
I don't
your
have a
face.
smirk on my face.
Oh, yes, you do.
I do not.
I am not going to tolerate this from you, sir.
Yes, ma'am.
Fill out the request, get the form from our court clerk's office on the second floor, make sure it comports with what you've got already, get it filed, mailed in, whatever you need to do. Let us assess her request. If it's,
My client's not seen her child. There is no order in this court, and there's been no jurisdiction found that this court has jurisdiction over this child who has never lived in your county. Never lived. I did not. There was a pause. There was a break. I wasn't done with my argument.
Oh, you don't do this to a judge.
You interrupted again.
Oh, it's going to get bad.
Do not throw your.
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
Sir, you've got to.
How is it that adults act like children sometimes? I don't get. I don't get it. But, sometimes people have.
I was just gonna say that's something that my kid would have done, thrown his phone down and fell on the floor, and I'd be like, "Stop!" And he'd be like, "I didn't do anything." Well, you threw the phone down, which caused it to fall.
He said he set it down. Let's see.
On.
He said he set it down. Let's see. There it is in his hand right there. Let's go full screen so we can all see. There it is.
And I was not done with my statement. You interrupted again.
He threw it on there's like a little shelf back there, and it probably bounced off. So he dropped it. He dropped it. He didn't really throw it.
Do not throw your...
I did not throw. It fell off the bench. Please stop stating things that are not true, ma'am.
Oh.
Sir, you've got a room full of witnesses.
I do. I put it down. I did. I put it down and it fell down. I did not fall.
Then settle down.
I'm not upset and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument. I'm not red in the face, man.
I'm not upset and I'm not arguing. You're not letting me make an argument.
I'm not.
Stop. Our court reporter cannot get what we're
The other guy's funny too.
I am trying to make my argument.
You seen this?
You interrupted my argument halfway through.
I didn't watch the end.
On an
the end's
objection.
the best part.
Get every available deputy.
Yes, ma'am. I'm aware. It's happened to me before.
It has.
Yes.
Because you're out of line.
Yeah,
With court.
I guess so.
Okay. If I push that
Or maybe
button-
because I'm a transgender attorney practicing all over the state.
I don't know what you
You do, ma'am. It's not
victim.
you do.
I'm a victim.
I don't know whether
You do,
you're
ma'am. You
transgender,
do. You
other
do.
than you have just now
No,
advised me,
ma'am,
and
you
that
do.
doesn't have
You
anything
do.
to do
It's
with
happened when we
anything.
talked on the phone.
That wasn't talking, let me tell you. You were entirely inappropriate.
You were yelling at
so
me, and I did not even know you were the judge.
And I didn't know you from Adam.
I said,
At that
my name
point.
is Rob Hopkins.
Which
I'm an
doesn't
attorney
mean
in
anything.
Oklahoma City.
No, sir, you did not.
Okay.
Okay?
There's no one there to know that, right?
Okay. So we are pausing this until you get the ABA request form filled out and it gets processed.
So we're going to pause the hearing on jurisdiction that's been set twice. I drove an hour and a half to have the hearing. My client's available telephonically, and we are simply not even taking testimony.
Is your client available telephonically?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am.
Well, then get her on the phone.
Thank you.
Your Honor, to which we would object. This is as clear as the nose on my face that this woman will not appear before this court because she has a warrant for stealing.
Objection, hearsay. That's not true. And you're ready.
You will find, sir, that
Don't at me. It's over me. Or shout at me.
Oh man, dude.
No, we're stopping.
How's he yelling?
Get out of my face, sir. Get out of my face, sir.
You may step
Get
out.
out of my face.
You should leave this county.
Get out of my
Damn.
face.
He said you should leave this county.
Get out of my face.
These people are my friends, and you're being ugly.
And get out of my face.
Put your hands behind your back.
Why?
Because you're in direct contempt of court.
He shouted at me. No, I'm not being. You did not even say that I was in.
Think about how satisfying it would be. We'll finish this in just a second. Think of how satisfying it would be, right or wrong, how satisfying it would be to get into an argument like that with somebody and then just order two people to come over and cuff them up, put them in jail. Like, that would be pretty satisfying. I think.
Indirect.
No, I'm not
Judge,
doing
I
my stuff.
apologize, but I felt very threatened by this person. The screaming and the yelling in court, I've never even heard that before in this courtroom.
Respectful.
Yeah.
Do not hurt me. Do not hurt me.
Hands on your back.
Do not. You're throwing me over this.
Stop resisting.
I'm not resisting.
Okay. Put your hands on your back. Stop resisting.
You know exactly what's
Why
happening.
don't you all walk that way?
I can't walk. I'm being thrown down.
Just settle down, walk that way.
No.
Settle down. Do not grab me. Do not grab me. What are you doing? What are you doing?
It would just been so much easier if they said, we're going to cuff you, if he would have just put his hands behind his back.
What are you doing? You're hurting me. You're hurting me. You're resisting me. You don't I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
You notice he took his hand off his neck and then he was still. Yeah. On a side note too, like once you get into this, I imagine it's got to be tough to just stop fighting because you got these officers on you. It's your inclination to fight back a little bit, but you shouldn't get to that point in the first place.
Take me. You don't I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
Put your hand behind your back.
cannot
He's
breathe.
having a heart or a panic attack.
I can't breathe. I can't breathe.
That's ugly to watch.
I can't breathe.
Is he still gonna be able to practice law? I wonder.
Somebody call 911.
Somebody call 911.
Please. Please.
Okay, I don't know how much longer that goes on. Yeah.
Get a female officer now. There aren't any.
Wait a minute. Why does he want a female officer?
I don't know. That's a good question.
He's a man, right?
I think so. He's a transgender man, which we all know just means woman that dresses like a man. That's a good point, though.
I can't get up. I can't see. He just threw my glasses. I can't see. Give me my glasses. Put them on my face. No. Put them on my face. I can't.
You don't get to tell anybody what to do.
Please give me my glasses. I cannot see.
Adults. I don't get it. Adults.
I'm not trying to walk and I cannot see. I need my wallet.
Call my mommy.
Thanks, guys.
What?
Shari in there said, call my mommy.
Oh, why? Why's he got to get to that? It doesn't need to be that. And then pointing out the transgenderism stuff. Like, why? I don't get it.
To me, it was just disrespectful to the judge the way he kept cutting her, whatever, kept cutting her off. The judge.
Yeah.
And it's like, okay, well, wait your turn. And then when the other guy was talking, he cut him off. And to me, that was why you got the contempt. So just put your hands behind your back and argue this with your lawyer. You're in the law. You know that there's a process here. That's what I can't understand about these things, these types of things.
You see the new video that Iran put out?
I believe I did.
Did you?
I think you showed it to me.
No.
Oh, maybe not then.
I didn't show this one to you. This just came out, I think, today or maybe yesterday. It's supposed to be all the people that America has, influenced or whatever. You seen it? He's dead. He's also dead. They had the Statue of Liberty as ball. Interesting. Do you really think that anybody out there
Yes.
believes that Iran is what? Yes.
I think people out there are looking at that going, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my.
It's everywhere.
Yep. Pulling on the strings.
Yep. Here's our daily dose of AI. Oh, on screen. There we go.
Welcome, my friends. Come with me. I have your money. Come. Also, don't talk. I hate your American accent.
Say too, I don't even care about all this stuff going on with Candace and Tucker and everything. I don't get wrapped up into it. I just think AI is pretty crazy at this because it's like the voices aren't very
That's
good.
stupid. Yeah.
The voices aren't. I'm not. We're just gonna skip it. We're just gonna skip it. We're just gonna give up on it right there.
You have to look at that stuff and just laugh at it.
Yeah. We attacked Iran first. They have the right to defend themselves against our aggression. I don't know if we attacked them first. They've been attacking us for quite some time, but yeah, let's go with that. Technically, you could say that, I guess. They have every right to try. That they can try. I don't see it happening, but they can give it a shot. I'm a little concerned before, like I said a couple weeks ago, that Netanyahu's not going to want to stop. So I don't know. We'll have to see. Yeah, I guess you have to admit it. I've seen stuff on all these people. It's like this. You're only ever going to agree with somebody like 70% of the time, even the ones that are like on your side. You have to assume that we're not going to be in agreement all the time. That's okay. See, the right can do that. We can disagree and still we appreciate the debate. That's how we refine our beliefs. I saw this today too. I don't like this. This is real quick.
No politics, but would you refuse a command if it said towards Muslims? But would you refuse a command if it said towards Muslims?
Yeah, that's a problem. That's a big problem. Also, what PT test is she passing? Let's just be real. Come on. I was in the military. PT tests aren't easy for most people. Just scanning here. Just doing a little scanning. Where was Brampton? Where's Brampton? Right. Brampton. I'm just scanning. That guy that had his house shot at. The only Republican running for Mecklenburg County, that's Charlotte, North Carolina's District 1, has just dropped out of the race after not a single person was arrested for firing shots at his home while his wife and kids were inside. Local police confirmed the attack was targeted specifically at Aaron Marin. Bullet holes can be seen in trees, cars, mailbox, and his kids' basketball. That was loud. You'd think we were outside. Bullet holes can be seen, blah, blah, blah. His entire family was forced to leave their home, and Aaron says that they live in constant fear. He says his kids no longer even feel safe to play outside. Can anyone explain why zero mainstream media outlets cover this? And the thing is he's the only Republican congressperson running for that seat, and now he dropped out of the race. I guess I can't blame him.
Aaron is the Republican candidate for District 1 on the Mecklenburg County Commission. We could see bullet holes in a tree, in his cars, and even on a basketball hoop. His kids and wife were inside when this all happened. The kids had actually been playing in the driveway a short time before the shots were fired. The mailbox was damaged as well. He says they called 911 after hearing what sounded like a car backfiring. And when police arrived, they discovered shell casings all over his driveway. He has no idea why someone would target his home.
Yeah, we all know why someone would target your
This is
home.
happening in our community, in Huntersville, in what appears to be a safe neighborhood. Today, I don't feel safe to stand right here in front of you on this street. Our kids don't feel safe to be here. We don't feel safe to play in our driveway anymore. It is disturbing what we have experienced.
The Huntersville Police Department is trying to figure out the circumstances surrounding this shooting. The police report calls this a drive-by. We have learned from Huntersville Police Department that no arrests have been made, but Marin and one of his neighbors have provided Ring doorbell footage in the hopes that it helps catch a suspect. Reporting live in...
We're fighting the demons. Yeah, it's like, but why is that not big that somebody was essentially pushed out from running for office because of violence like that on his personal home when his, and you don't have to say the part where his kids were home. Yeah, that's part of it, but I don't know. Hey, babe.
Yep.
Alcohol.
What about it?
Just alcohol. Alcohol and golfing. Sometimes I see people. I don't know what you say. People say I'm a recovering alcoholic or I'm an alcoholic or whatever. I used to drink a lot. I quit a long time ago. Okay. There you go. Anyway, this video here reminds me all the time of what it looks like when you get, once you've been drinking a long time, you start to you see it in all these people that drink when they get older. They get a glass jaw for it. They start getting, they start acting, I'm just going to play it. So,
We got a Karen on the golf course right now.
You'll leave after I don't give you a goddamn thing.
I'm gonna take your clubs.
Take it.
This isn't even where you're
Then leave.
I'm not getting a fight on a golf course.
Then leave. I'm gonna stand here and you can complain. Goodbye.
I'm not complaining. You're the one.
No, you're the one that approached me and I asked you to no longer speak.
You took her ball.
Please don't speak to me.
We're coming over.
You
took her ball.
Bro, you took her
Wait
ball.
for it.
Dude, I'm not gonna fight you over.
If you need money for a golf balls,
Walter, because I'll plant you, boy. Now get the off the cart.
Walter.
Walter.
Oh, here we go.
You see that?
Oh.
That's what you look into heaven. You want to test God? You come get it. Shit stack.
He's mentally ill.
Oh.
Let's move
You
along.
think I'm mentally ill?
I know you're
pretty sure you're.
Boy, now get the off the cart.
I think he called him. He said he's been to heaven. You want to F with God? I think he said. Like
Walter.
Walter.
Oh, here we go.
You see that?
Oh.
That's what you look into heaven. You want to test God? You come get it. Shit stack.
He's mentally ill.
Oh.
Let's move along.
You think I'm mentally ill?
I know you're
Been to heaven. Hey, leave me alone.
What's that mean? I've been to heaven. People get messed up on the golf
I don't
course.
give a F, but I don't know.
People get messed up on the golf course, man. They sure do.
I've seen so many things on the golf course. I saw a guy the other day swinging, stumbling over his swing. It was pretty funny.
We live in dark times. This is an ad from, I think it's Canada, about, it's an ad. It's an ad for assisted suicide.
Breasts are sacred. When I imagine my final days, I see bubbles. I see the ocean. I see music. Even now, as I seek help to end my life, there is still so much beauty. You just have to be brave enough to see it. Breasts.
Well, I don't know. You almost can't comment on it because, like, people that are terminally ill and whatever. I don't agree with it, but you probably shouldn't be making advertisements for it. It seems a bit dark. So let's switch it up. We're gonna do dark, then we're gonna do good, then we're gonna do dark again. Okay? Fair?
Yeah.
We'll see.
Absolutely insane that if you sat in silence for 10 minutes every day with no stimulation and then you stop using words poorly against yourself and stop judging everyone, including yourself, and then you wrote 5 things that you're grateful for every single morning after you woke up before touching your phone, and then you walked outside for 30 minutes every day, just got some fresh sun, fresh air, and then read 1 page in a book and just filled your mind with positivity and new perspectives, your life would immediately get better, literally after the first day. And if you did that for 30 days straight, anxiety, gone, at least more manageable by far. Depression, non-existent. Happiness level, skyrocket.
Seems like good advice to me. So I was gonna play this one. It's dark. This is another dark one, but we should probably see it.
Guys, let's go.
Some of them, they're not screaming. It's like they wanted to be raped, you see. She also grabs you, you see, no
It's
more
like
crying.
she's enjoying it, you know,
see.
even though she isn't, but it's like she's enjoying it.
Do you think it's right? Do you think it's right to rape?
Yeah, it's wrong. Yeah, it's wrong.
What about the consequences of what you're doing in terms of how that affects
Listen
the
Exactly.
person that's raped?
Yeah, the consequences, we look at that all the time, because it happens. She might scream, people might wake up, A lot of people.
I'm not just talking about. I'm talking about the
That's what
emotional
he thinks the consequences are.
effect, the physical effect it has on
Yeah,
the girl.
yeah. Sometimes we know that we might rape her and wake up tomorrow with viruses ourselves, like HIV. You know.
What about regretting what you've done to the girl?
I also do regret about it, because if she fell pregnant, what will be that baby's father? Who will be that baby's father?
But what about her personal feelings?
Man, what do you think about that?
I wasn't watching it.
Oh.
I was looking at the chat.
Oh, okay.
Not
Well,
sure.
it's probably better. They were just talking about how he was asking him, how do you feel about like when you rape a girl?
Whoa.
Oh, you didn't see it?
No.
Maybe I should play it again. I'm not going to do it, but basically they looked like, immigrants, backwards immigrants. And he said, what about the consequences of raping a girl? And the one said, yeah, there could be consequences. She could scream or people could wake up like that. It was just.
Did you see a couple weeks ago, you talked about the kid that there was 3 12-year-olds.
The rocks in her mouth.
Yeah, they might have been 15.
Yeah.
One of them got detained. The one who put the rocks in her mouth got to go home.
What?
Yeah.
She got to go home.
He got to go home. Now, I don't know if he's on house arrest or something until there's a hearing, but the article that I read just said he was dismissed or not dismissed, but released. There was 3 of them. There was 4 of them technically. The one has been home since day one. Like, he has no charges because I guess he was trying to stop it from going on. The one with the rocks in the girl's mouth, he was released to go home. Now, again, I'm not sure if he has an ankle bracelet until charges come later. I don't know. But the other one, the one who was doing the action, I guess, he is detained. He's in jail for, I don't want to quote it because I don't remember how long. Yeah. But I can't believe that dude put the rocks in his mouth is home. I was like, what? What?
Hey, this is funny. So Chicago put on a contest last winter. I think it's funny too because they're unveiling this new snowplow in the springtime, but whatever. So they have this contest in the winter where they name the new snowplow. And go figure, the name Abolish Ice won. But they're very proud of that, as you can see here.
And to all of the residents who participated in our snowplow naming contest, keep speaking up in every way and any way that you can. I look forward to meeting with the Chicagoans who submitted the winning names, and I look forward to seeing our city's pride, our spirit, and even, yes, our humor represent us again next year. And so with that, take a moment to, I guess, take in all that you all have been waiting for. This moment is finally here. The snowplow with the most votes, most entries, Abolish ICE. Thank you very much. I want to get a chance to marvel myself. And to all of the residents who participated in our snowplow naming contest,
they're clowns, man. They're just clowns out there. That's all they are. You got to remember that stuff. They don't care about you. They never will. A few points before we go. Just a couple reminders. Beware the useful idiots. Just some rules that there have been. I was reading this article. I can't share because it's on a different browser, but I was reading it. I actually went back and read one of my old articles and I was reading it. Pardon me. Actually, I want to put the link up there in case you want to read it. But I had this. There we go. Blind link, babe. Sorry. Blind link. A couple of things. They were talking about how they're applying the rules of Solinsky to America right now. So healthcare. These are the things we need to pay attention to. Healthcare. Control healthcare and you control the people. Number 2 is poverty. Increase the poverty level as high as possible. Poor people are easier to control and will not fight back if you are providing everything for them to live. Debt. Increase the debt to an unsustainable level. That way you are able to increase taxes, and this will produce more poverty. It goes on with gun control, welfare, education, class warfare, religion, all the weapons that they use against us. I'm going to write about that this week, I think. But I just wanted to bring that up because it's like, those are the things that no one really pays attention to the tactics. And I always say, if you just read Saul Alinsky, you don't even have to read the book. I mean, you should, but you don't even have to read the whole book. Just go on after you're done here, after we go off, and just take 5 minutes. Search up Saul Alinsky's 12 Rules for Radicals and just read them. It will only take you a few moments, but it will really give you an insight to how the left works, their tactics. It's just important that we know those. So Thursday night is over. Friday is about to begin. Yay! The weekend's almost here. I could use a weekend. I don't know about you, but I could use a weekend. We've been busy all week. Those who don't know, I started a new business and I've been putting that together, and it's been pretty hectic, but it's been really good so far. So good, successful so far. I'll take it. That's it. So I've been pretty busy, but Faith, what do you always say?
Smile at a stranger.
Why?
Because number one, you don't know what they're going through. Number two, you don't know who they voted for, and it doesn't matter. Number three, because you might make their day. It's stupid, but it actually makes a world of difference in yourself and other people. Smile at a stranger. They're not the enemy. They're not your enemy. I don't care who you think they voted for or what they look like or whatever. You know, some of them might not like you, but if you smile at them and hold the door open, they'll be like, oh, thanks.
Yeah.
They'll be surprised.
Yeah.
Do it. Make someone's day.
I held the door open when I was leaving the gas station today for an old couple. I saw him getting out of the car before that, and he wasn't very mobile, but she was. So I held the door for him, and she looked up and just looked like, oh, thank you. Like just blown away that I held the door open for him. It's really not a big deal, you know? That we should always do that kind of stuff, especially for the elderly. So we are going to be live. I will be live Saturday morning at 6 a.m. Tune in then for an interesting show, as they always are. Check out MagAmericans.com for links and info, because it's just cool. And just have a great night. Have a great day tomorrow. We'll see you on Saturday. God bless you. Happy Friday. The weekend is coming. The weekend is coming.